My name is Jim Koerner, owner of Customer Management Systems. You can find us at dealershiphonetraining.com. Today I'd like to talk to you about what it takes to train your staff successfully. So the first thing you're going to need out of the gate is commitment. Commitment from you as a dealer and as you as managers. You have to be able to hold your team accountable, and you have to be able to do whatever it takes to get to the end result that you're looking for. After all, you have a problem. Most dealerships have a problem. Incoming sales calls are treated poorly. Answer a couple questions, customer has what they need, they hang up, your guy says, "Oh, ask for me when you come in." That doesn't work. Then you got desperate enough to go and hire people and call it a BDC and spend $100,000 to set up this BDC just because the salespeople weren't handling the calls properly. Let's be honest. Salespeople should be handling sales calls because they're the best equipped to do so. So what do you need? You need commitment. What's number two? Number two, you have to set a standard. A standard of how you want those incoming calls handled. And then you need to communicate that to the people that are handling your incoming calls. This is what I want, and nothing else is acceptable. Set the standard and be strong with that standard. Be firm. Number three, you need a structured process. You need a structured process that will build habits. If you're looking for a quick fix, you're not going to find one. Nothing that's going to stay around. Quick fixes stay around for a week, maybe a month, but usually when you hire a guy to come into the store and do motivational speaking that they'll call training at your store, a month later there's absolutely no remnants that he was ever at your store. In fact, some of my stores call that the seagull. They come in, take your sandwich, and they're gone. You never even knew they were there. You need a structured process that builds muscle memory and habits. That's vital. Number four, teach proven techniques. Techniques that have proven to be successful at accomplishing the goal. Don't just wing it, but give them techniques that you know without a shadow of a doubt that are verifiable that will get the results. You know, we have a dealership that we train several of them. Actually are over 90% appointment rate, verifiable. Over 80% show rate. How many of your appointments are showing up? And they're closing over 60% of them. If you do that math properly, they're selling a car every 3 times the phone rings. Just an example of the stores, Planet Honda, Planet Hyundai in Colorado. Proven techniques are vital to getting you through to the end result that you want to get to. Number five, this one is probably the place that most dealerships will fail. Accountability. Dealerships have successful salespeople. Many dealerships have that successful sales guy that's just leave me alone, let me sell, boss. I don't want to do training. Aren't I producing for you? That guy's not an asset to your dealership. He's a cancer because the other guys at your store that aren't producing as much as him, that you're trying to hold accountable to a standard, are watching him get away with it. They get confused on what the standard is, what it isn't. You can't make exceptions to the rule when you're using accountability. You actually have to hold everyone accountable to the same standard, and anyone that doesn't abide by that, you need to let go. Period. Don't let that cancer grow in your dealership. You know, another piece of accountability is listening to calls, holding them accountable. Now, once you've trained them on a standard, because you have to teach them how to do it properly before you can hold them accountable to doing it properly. So these companies that come around and all they do is just play Monday morning quarterback and come to your guy with the call that they've listened to and then go over that call, that's not training. That's accountability. You have to hold them accountable once you've trained them the proper way to do it. That's what we do. So, what are the 5 key points to having a successful training program? 1, commitment from you and your managers. 2, setting a solid standard. 3, having a structured process. 4, teaching proper techniques. And 5, most importantly, having a very good accountability system to hold them accountable to do what you expect them to do. Other than that, you cannot hold the standard you set in the first place. My name is Jim Koerner, owner of Customer Management Systems, and you can find us at dealershiphonetraining.com. Thank you for watching the video.